Hey Crafty Mavens, it's Vanessa here with a stash it video for today, and the stash kit that I'm using is primarily made up of the Paige Evans Whimsical collection and a few papers from the Chamel Go Now Go collection. The stash kit that I put together will be up on my channel. If you click the link below in the description, you will go to my channel and it will have the stash kit that I put together for April. Now for this layout, I love this rainbow piece of pattern paper that was in the Whimsical collection, and I thought it would be the perfect way to back this cut file, which is the word magic, and I believe this came from the Hip Kit subscribers cut files, but I will leave the link below because they do offer free cut files, and I can't remember if this was one of the free ones or a subscriber. But I am going to back that cut file with that striped pattern paper, as well as cut out a few of those cameras and suitcases from that other pattern papers that you saw there. Now, once I had everything cut out, I did decide that my background, which is just an ombre pattern paper that was in the Whimsical collection, I did decide that it was a little plain, and so I am going to add a little something to the background just to give it some interest. But first I'm showing you the other things that I kind of pulled from my stash that I thought I might use on this layout. And I wasn't sure which letter sticker, so I'm showing you lots because I don't know at that point what I'm going to use. Now I am taking some pink Simon Says stamp ink. I believe it was called Pink Tutu or something along that line. I'm going for a very tone-on-tone, subtle background, so I don't want these to be super dominant on the layout. I just want to scatter around a few of these sort of starbursts on this layout. This stencil reminds me a lot of fireworks when they burst in the sky, and so I want it to just add a little bit of detail to the background, and so I'm just taking my little brush here and just putting some ink through that stencil. Again, very subtle, but just adds a little bit of interest to a plain pattern background. And here I'm cleaning off my brush, but I meant to cut this out, but you get to see me cleaning my brush a little bit. I just brush a little bit on a white piece of cardstock and then wet it with a little bit of a baby wipe to get any leftover color. Now, once I have that done for my background, I'm going to bring in the cut file that has been backed with the pattern paper, and here are my 3 photos. Now these 3 photos are from the fireworks, which we would watch from our balcony at the Disney Vacation Club members resort that overlooks the Magic Kingdom, so it's the Bay Lake Towers side, and so we would sit on our balcony and watch the fireworks at night. And these are 3 photos from that. So I'm going to matte these 3 photos on this pink tone-on-tone plus sign paper, again from the Whimsical collection. And I'm getting 3 photos on this layout, which is unusual for me. I usually just do 1 photo, but this one I had 3 from that night. So they are all going to make it on this layout. And I really kept the embellishing pretty simple with this one. I really wanted the magic title and that beautiful rainbow to really be the standout on the page. So everything else is pretty simply embellished, which you'll see here in a moment. But I did pull out all those different cameras and suitcases that I fussy cut, and I'm going to go through and show you each of the 3 embellishment clusters that I'm going to put on this layout, just to add, again, a little bit of interest. And I thought, of course, suitcases and cameras are the perfect embellishment details for a page that is on vacation. So I did do just a little bit of journaling, just about sitting on the balcony and watching the fireworks there on a journaling card. And these are the 3 little embellishment clusters that I'm going to have. One in the top right, one in the bottom right, and one in the bottom left around the photo. And then I'm just taking a few stickers from Vicky Boutin. I think I have one that says magical, one that says this is my favorite place, and another one that I think says always is going to make it into that top cluster. Then I took a couple of stickers from the Maggie Home sticker sheet that I had, one that said this magical castle, and of course this is overlooking the fireworks at the Magic Kingdom, so Cinderella's castle is in the background. And it would not be a Disney layout if I did not get a Mickey head somewhere on the layout, so I've gone ahead and punched a Mickey head from that tag. That tag was one that I knew I was never going to use, so I took the top of it off and put it in the top left cluster, and then the other half of that tag I'm using as the bottom layer of that embellishment to the left. So making use of all those bits and pieces. When they say something on a tag that I don't think I'm going to use, I often will just layer other things on top of it so I can still make use of the tag sort of portion of the embellishment, but not the words that are written on it. Now here I am taking my thickers and I'm going to finish my title. I decided to go with these navy thickers. At first I hadn't decided what I was going to choose for the rest of my title, but I liked the look of the navy on this background. It really stands out nicely. So the title for this one is Nighttime Magic, because that's what it is when you're at Disney watching fireworks. And there you see I have glued everything down. So as a finishing touch, because most of the items on this layout are paper, I am going to take some of these gold puffy hearts and put one in each of the clusters, as well as add some sequins, which will add, again, a little bit of sparkle and some extra texture and interest to the page. I did pop up the cameras on some fun foam, so they do add a little bit of dimension as well to the page. And with that, guys, in a few minutes, the still photos are going to come up. So I will remind you that if you have not already, please make sure you subscribe to the Crafty Maven Getaway channel and come back every day for more inspiration. And if you would like to see more videos from me, I will have the link to my channel down below, as well as the link to the Hip Kit Club website, where you can, if you just join the website, you can download their free cut files as well. And so again, here are the still photos, and guys, I will catch you on the next one. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.